You can see the motor, transmission. Down here is the transmission. The damper plate is inside the bell housing attached to the flywheel. So this is update on progress. This is the exhaust pipe that I took off because I felt movement. I think there's a crack somewhere up in here. But out of the motor is all exhaust gases up to this point, and this is where water is mixed in with it. It looks pretty rusty. I'm going to see if I can have another one fabricated. So anyways, I'll show you what we... I removed a muffler that was here. I disconnected the prop from this shaft saver there. So next is to start taking off the 6 bell housing bolts, and that thing should just pop right off in my hands, and I should be able to see the damper plate. Okay, we have all 6 bolts removed, and I'll show you. And that thing should pop loose. I'm just going to grab the back of this, start wiggling this up and down. Right here, grab the back of that, and this whole plate that's bolted to this transmission or gearbox should just pop out. Hopefully I got enough room here and don't have to take this off. This is a big pain in the butt to remove because you can see the nuts down behind there. That would give me enough room, but I'm hoping not to have to do that. So the transmission is out, and what you see right there is called a damper plate. And it appears that it is bigger than the hole. It can't come out, which is bad, real bad. It means the whole bell housing's got to come off. The starter's got to come off, and the rear motor mounts are mounted to the bell housing. So you disconnect the rear motor mounts. Whoops. Which, as you can see, or not, are in bad shape, rusted. But let me see if I can wiggle this around here. See that? That's not supposed to happen. That's where my slop is. That's supposed to be pretty tight. So, we'll figure this out. The next day, and I have declared a little victory. I have removed the damper plate. I'm going to take you back real quick and show you the carnage. All these pipes are cheater bars for different tools. Right now the motor is resting on those blocks. Bell housing's removed with the motor mounts. These areas down here, shoot, I don't know if you can see that. If you're interested in sailboats, you need to see this. Are the pads where the motor mounts need to sit. Obviously that one needs to be rebuilt, so I'll peel that top piece of plywood off, see what's left. I don't know if you can even see, there's one bolt right there that I had to Dremel tool the thing and pop the motor mount over the top of it. That one looks okay. I will probably still do something with that. Luckily the front motor mounts look to be in better condition, and that's a relative term. They don't look like new at all. But so now I'm going to take you upstairs. I call it the upstairs. It's the cockpit. There's the bathroom. And so right here is the transmission. That's a muffler. That's a starter. This is going to get a brand new one. This is the bell housing. Right there. Those are the motor mounts. Those still have to figure out how to remove those and get some new ones, hopefully that are a little different size, wider bolt holes, because this actually gets lagged into wood. The stringers, which is the motor mount cradle, is made of wood. And this here I'll get this out in a second. So this is the damper plate and damper plate adapter. The big ring on the outside right there is the adapter. The damper plate itself is just this middle portion with the springs on it. You flip it over, there's these little Allen hex head, little Allen heads that correspond to those bolts right there. So I'm gonna go start my research around town to see where I can find the damper plate. I'm gonna be reusing the adapter, and hopefully I'll find some sort of industrial marine place that will be able to at least identify what this damper plate is. This is a working do-it-yourself boat yard. So here's my bell housing, and we are gonna try to get this bolt off, or nut off, and this nut off. These go away. I got new motor mounts. We're gonna clean this up, primer, paint everything, and get it ready to put back in. There's the old motor mounts. They were too rusted to really have any practical adjustability. That's this motor mount bracket there and there. Now it's all about cleaning this up, priming it, painting it. So I'm back in the boat. Just had ants crawling up the sink. I hadn't done my dishes, and within an hour they were coming up, but they're done drying now. As you can see, it's 90.9 degrees in here today. This is the front cabin. Back cabin, I don't know if you call it a cabin, bedroom, berth, is actually pretty nice, especially when you stick your head way up in here. So we kind of had a halt to our plans. You can see those two little nubs. There's one there and one up there. Those are broken bolts, lag bolts. So I'm going to make new stainless steel plates that go over the top of that, and the mount will bolt to the stainless steel plate, and then the stainless steel plate will be longer and bolt through the stringer at different locations for both sides. The starter, which goes in there, that's going to be rebuilt. Won't be done anytime soon, so my next trip back in October is going to be putting this mess back together.